So my first question is, how did you come to haiku? When it was?
What year is this? 2015? I came to haiku in 1982. And I can't divorce the thought of haiku from the thought of divorce, because 1982, I moved to New Orleans and started my new job at Xavier University, and I was very unhappy. I was studying, my job was to study and teach Western literature, and but unhappy at home and unhappy at school, I picked up Basho in English translation and started reading this guy, and I thought, wow, haiku. So it just appealed to me in a very deep sense, and I changed everything.
Yes, but at least it wasn't Basho.
It was Basho.
But at least it wasn't Basho who was your main interest in haiku. It was another Japanese poet.
Yeah, Isa. Later, I decided to read R.H. Blythe's 4-volume haiku, and I enjoyed Isa, Buson, Basho, Shiki. But really, one day I decided, well, I will just type my favorite haiku on a sheet of paper, and from that book, those 4 volumes, and put the names on this side, and I folded the paper so I could only see the haiku. And then I picked my favorite haiku. I drew circles around them, my top 10. And I opened it up and found Isa was 9 of those 10.
Oh.
So I picked Isa to translate.
Yes. And Isa also inspired you, I suppose, in combination with a visit to Japan, to write a novel.
Yes, Isa inspired me to write Haiku Guy, my first haiku novel. And it wasn't published till 2000, but really I started writing in 1992.
In 1992, so about more than 20 years. More than 20 years.
Yeah, ago.
And afterwards, it's the first of a row from 8 novels, 8 or 7?
Maybe 6 haiku novels that are part of a series, and then one sort of memoir novel that was never published in English, but only in Bulgarian.
Yeah.
So here in Bulgaria, they published more of my novels than in America.
And meanwhile, also 2 of your novels are published in Germany.
Yes.
Haiku Guy and Laughing Buddha, Voller Mond und Buddha lacht. They are 2 novels, but at least I think it is one.
Yes.
Because the second follows the ideas or the history of the story of the first one.
Yes.
That's correct. And it's a story, I think it's a story about love and about haiku. Does it have it is in any way grounded to your own biography?
Well, yes, it does. It does, yeah. I think so. I think almost every character is me in some form, or someone I know in some form.
Yes.
But I change the names.
And with all these combinations of literature, emphasis to haiku, you are meanwhile you are the president of the American Haiku Society.
Yeah.
It's a burden or it's a joy?
I made a mistake one year. I didn't renew my dues, and I got a phone call from C. Rosenau, who said, "Would you like to be president?"
Yes.
And I said, I forgot. I'm not a member now. And she said, "Don't worry, just be a member next year." So I tell everyone, always pay their dues, or the punishment will be they'll make you president.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You're traveling a lot around the world, also in case of haiku. Mm-hmm. What would you say? What is the common spirit of haiku in the world? What does combine the people on the continents when they're writing haiku? Is there a common spirit?
Yes, I think real haiku has a common spirit, though I think there's a lot of imposter haiku on the left and the right that people say are haiku, but they're not haiku. But what I think are real haiku, really, it's very simple, just two things. One, it's a poetry of discovery, of finding out something that you didn't already know in this wonderful universe. Second, it's a poetry not of ego, of me, but a poetry of encountering that. And if you follow those two rules, I think you'll have a good haiku.
Okay. You remember any haiku which perhaps fulfill these conditions?
Well, how about Isa? How about
Okay. Take one of his.
Katatsumuri Soro Soro Nobore Fuji no Yama, which translates to little snail, inch by inch climb Mount Fuji.
Okay. Many thanks, david3. I think we can make a point
Okay.
at this moment, and I hope it is very inspiring, not only for us two, also for the people who will see this little interview. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.